impossible until it's done. Hello everyone, how are you? I hope you're good at home. It's really nice seeing you after such a long time, and you have done good job in your examinations, in the objective examinations that you have given, correct? The results were satisfying, but I still hope that you will work very hard, because these were the objective ones, but you should now practice more for the written examinations or for the written ones that would be approaching, correct? So class 9th, today we will be continuing with Industrialization chapter number 8. Alright, in the last video we have already discussed about this chapter. We have done quite a lot of the topics of this chapter, including the meaning, the process, impact, etc, etc. Right. So now today I will be just revising this chapter very quickly with you people. Now for this you can follow page number 117 of your books. This one is the old, the new edition. Please check out the contents and follow the page number. Alright. Now industrialization. Now in a very layman language, if I explain you what is the meaning of industrialization, it means the process of social and economic change. Economic I have highlighted. Why? Because economics is related with industrialization and vice versa. Means industrialization is related to the economy in this chapter. So we will be considering this as very important term. Correct. Now, what is industrialization? Industrialization, children, basically means the process of growth and development of everything, of our industries, factories, agriculture, infrastructure, everything. Correct. So, industrialization, if I explain you, industrialization means, in a simple language, process of development and growth of both social and economic, and increase in the employment, increase in the service sector, increase in the earning power, etc, etc. Correct? So this was the meaning of industrialization. Now if I explain you the need for rapid industrialization in India, then first point we did was to improve economic infrastructure. Now see, improve economic infrastructure means that there will be more expansion of small, medium, large, cottage industries in the economy, right? Economic infrastructure means that we will be having transportation, we will be having communication, we will be having network of distribution, sales, etc, etc, right? Second point, to make a strong industrial base. It is very important for any economy, if in order to grow, to have a strong industrial base, because industries, they bring lots and lot of employment opportunities. Correct. It brings lot and lot of employment opportunities, and when there will be employment in the economy, there will be higher expectations of growth and development, both in living standard and in the economic or financial standards of the economy. Third, to improve productivity of the factors of production. Now we know that there are 4 factors of production: land, labor, capital and enterprise. So all these factors of productions are brought in together only when somebody or some sector knows how to utilize them properly. Correct. So industrialization gives us this opportunity to bring all these factors of production together and improve the productivity of them itself. Fourth, to utilize natural resources. Now it is very important to utilize the natural resources. Why? Because it is limited in nature. Correct. It is in a very limited or less number in the economy, and therefore we need to utilize it while keeping into consideration the next generation. So it is very important to utilize these resources so that we don't harm them, or we don't exhaust them, or we don't waste them. Fifth point is to increase national and per capita output. Now it is very important for any economy to increase their national income and their per capita output. Correct. So what happens with industrialization? Rapid industrialization contributes to a substantial increase in national income and per capita output of the country, as the value of industrial goods is relatively more than agricultural goods. Rapid growth in industrial output would mean faster growth in the national and per capita income. Alright, when the value of the commodities will be higher, the per capita income and the national income will automatically be higher. Correct? So these were the 5 points of rapid industrialization in India. Now quickly let's turn up to the last point, which is adverse impact of industrialization. Now industrialization also has adverse impact on the economy. Now what are those? First is decline of cottage industries. Cottage industries means small scale industries which give employment opportunities to the people of the areas where there are less transportation, communication, distribution, selling opportunities. Means villages, rural sector. Correct. Now when industrialization will be at peak, these cottage industries will vanish from the economy once. Correct. And what will happen? The people living in those remote areas will have less opportunities of employment and earning money. Second, mass migration of rural areas. When there will be decline in the cottage industries because of industrialization, the people living in those areas will migrate from villages to cities in order to fetch jobs so that they can earn a living for themselves. And with this, what will happen? It will increase the population of that particular area or of that particular city where migration is happening. Third is depletion of natural resources. Now definitely when there will be excess of people living in a sector or in an economy, the natural resources will be used over its supply. The demand will be more than its supply, correct? And what will happen? Overusage, overutilization of those resources will lead to its exhaustion, correct? It will be exhausted one day. Fourth is deforestation. Deforestation happens why? Deforestation happens because we demand for house, we demand for buildings, we demand for industries, factories, etc. Okay, and for this, what is happening? The agricultural lands are being shed off for industrial purposes or for domestic purposes. Now this happens, and because of this, deforestation takes place and many other problems generate. Last one is pollution. Now definitely pollution is the result of all these 4 factors, which is decline of cottage industry, mass migration, depletion of natural resources, deforestation, and there's pollution. Pollution will happen when all these factors will take place. Deforestation is happening, afforestation is not taking place, people are exhausting the natural resources, there are a number of factories and industries in the economy in a particular sector, the people, they are not paying attention to the environment health, thus pollution will happen, correct? Next topic is how to overcome all these problems. First is minimize the extraction of natural resources. We should minimize the usage of natural resources. Why? Because they take crores and crores of years to take rebirth. So therefore it is our responsibility to use them in a limited manner and while keeping their regeneration into consideration. Second is build sustainable environment. Means that we should be environmental friendly. If we will harm the environment in return will harm us someday. Third is provision of essential services. Now these are what? Employment opportunities should be there, earning opportunities should be there, the food should be divided into everyone, correct? It should not be that the rich is becoming richer and the poor are becoming poorer. Fourth is creation of jobs and innovations. There should be jobs and innovations. Correct. Jobs should be there and innovations should be there. Equal opportunities of employment should be provided to the sector. Fourth is population control, very important. If we do not control the population of the country, it will be very bad for the economy, financially, emotionally, socially, everything. And sixth is afforestation. Now we should practice afforestation. Why? Because if afforestation is done, then we can bring about a balance in the economy. Correct? If deforestation is done, then afforestation should also be practiced. Right? So these were the few topics that are important while keeping the revised syllabus into mind. Alright, so we have discussed and we have revised chapter number 8, Industrialization. In the next video, we will be continuing with the next chapters. Okay, till then take care, bye-bye.